What's going on here? I tried to position the camera so you can get a good view of this. First thing I'm going to do is cut the tip off, the old tip. Just remove it. Okay, now I'm going to take and face off the ferrule, make sure I get all of the old tip off. To do that, I've tightened the carriage assembly down so that it eliminates any of the wobble, any of the looseness. And that gives me an opportunity to make a nice, straight, flush cut all the way across the front. Okay. Next, we're going to put the new tip on. Okay, I'm going to install a ultra skin layered. This is a medium, and there's side that says glue, and then the other side. Now this side here, we'll sand that, rough it up so that it'll take the glue. Okay, now we got the tip all ready to go. You notice I sanded it so that the word glue is completely gone. Then, and I love these these ultra skin tips. Tom Hay makes a good product. I highly recommend them. And the glue that I use is the Loctite Super Glue Pro. Does a good job. Okay, put a little dab of glue on the back of this. Spread it around a little bit. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to cover it. And I don't use a centering tool. I just center it by looking at it and getting it as close as I can. And I always use oversized tips. Hold it for just a few seconds while it sets up. Wipe off the excess glue. I didn't get that centered very well, but that's okay. Now we'll trim it. Now this old shaft is pretty round, so it's sitting in here pretty true, and there's only a little less than 1,000th run out in this particular chuck. Most of them will run about 2,000ths run out. So, you know, I'll trim it up as close as I can. Normally then you'd finish it with a razor blade, but like I said, this one's running pretty true, so probably just finish it with a piece of sandpaper. Okay, that looks pretty good. Next, we'll finish it up just a hair and put a radius on the end of it. Finish this with a little bit of sandpaper and get ready to put a radius on the end of it. Now I'm starting out here with 240 and just bringing everything nice and smooth. A little bit of 400. And then we'll touch it with some fine. This is, I think, about 800 or 1,000 grit. And then if you want to polish it, I just use the backside of the sandpaper and burnish it with that. Does a pretty decent job. Okay, next we're going to change the tool post, and we'll put the radius turner on there. So I'll take the tool post off and slide my radius turner in place. Okay, now I'll roll the radius turner up and center it. Okay, snug up the carriage. There we go.